What's the word, family? Hey man, check this out. Imagine you're an up and coming rap star, right? And you shoot your first video signed with a real OG, right? Everybody enjoying life. Now imagine this. Week after you shoot your video with that real OG, you find out that somebody shot up your house, burned it to the ground, right? That ain't the worst part about this situation. The worst part is there was two people inside of the house. Those two people were your grandparents, man. This happened to Alabama up and coming rap star, Honeycomb Brazy, man. I can't even imagine his pain. Not only that, but it was a generational house. Now I talk about that in other videos of how generational houses ain't good in the black community, especially. I hate the idea of a generational house. What's the word, family? Hey man, check this out. Imagine you're an up and coming rap star, right? And you shoot your first video signed with a real OG, right? Everybody enjoying life. Now imagine this. Week after you shoot your video with that real OG, you find out that somebody shot up your house, burned it to the ground, right? That ain't the worst part about this situation. The worst part is there was two people inside of the house. Those two people were your grandparents, man. This happened to Alabama up and coming rap star, Honeycomb Brazy, man. I can't even imagine his pain. Not only that, but it was a generational house. Now I talk about that in other videos of how generational houses ain't good in the black community, especially. I hate the idea of a generational house. If you live in a house with your great granddaughter, that's not cool. That's not good at all. Not in the black community. And the reason why I said that is because my 9-year-old niece was killed because she lived in a family house, a generational house, a family house. She got killed over what her older cousins had going on in the streets. And I feel like if those older cousins actually had their own house, my niece would not have been killed. Or if my niece's mother would have had her own house, my niece would not have been killed. Right? So I know the pain of losing family members. I can go on and on about it. I did a video about my people being killed on Thanksgiving of 2020, right? But I didn't mention my 9-year-old niece. This is something else. This has to do with generational living. I don't like it. If you're a man, you should move out your mom's house. You're a woman, move out your mom's house. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of excuses. You got plenty of options, right? Now, according to the family members, this has been a family house for over 5 decades, right? Over 5 decades. So guess what? They had 5 decades worth of family members in that house instead of at their own houses doing whatever they wanted to do. You know, it's just it. But I'm gonna read this to y'all. I want y'all to tell me later in the comments how y'all feel about this whole situation. In the early hours, February 18th, Alabama rapper Honeycomb Brazy's grandparents were shot, and a house was set on fire in a vicious attack. The rapper was forced to watch this over a video call. How was he forced to watch that over a video call? You got to pay attention to wordplay. It says right here, the rapper was forced to watch the violence unfold over a video call. Who called them while the house was on fire and forced them to watch it? That sounds odd to me. Because if you my family and you say, oh man, daddy and mama in this house burning up, how did I get forced to watch it? I'm going to watch it. Maybe that was a mistake on the media. All right, so news broke across social media. Honeycomb Brazy's grandparents had been killed. Police are still investigating the incident. Were unable to publish any details at this moment. The cause of this incident is yet to be known. However, we came across a story which noted that Honeycomb, a well known rapper, and had been targeted on several occasions. One was last year in November. The rapper was shot at while recording a live video on Instagram. So he been getting shot at. He probably been shooting at people. But shooting houses is something terrible. Just about a couple of hours ago, he posted an image of his grandparents together on Instagram, right? Long live grandma and grandpa. Y'all was my heart, for real. I put y'all in every song. I hate y'all got caught up in my bullshit, shaking my head. This shit hurt, man. I begged y'all to let me move y'all every day, but y'all taught me how to be a stand-up guy. Y'all always told me, if it's your time, it's your time. God got us. That's how I know y'all in heaven. Y'all baby boy got y'all for sure, Granny. I'm gonna miss you so much. I miss you so bad already. I'm gonna for sure miss smoking that gas with you, Grandpa. Y'all saved me a spot, 'cause I'm definitely coming to see y'all. Man, I don't know. He right, man. Smoking weed with his grandpa. That's the issue, man. That's the issue. Stop smoking, trying to hang out with your parents, man. Let them be parents. Just get them a blunt, man. You know your granddaddy smoke. Just get them a blunt, man. Let them be parents. Don't smoke with the kids. Don't hang out with them, because pretty soon, sooner or later, they enemies gonna look at you like you they enemy too. Oh, there go that grandpa nigga. He be over there with that crazy nigga smoking blunts on the porch like you part of the crew, right? That's why I never like to smoke weed with the kids. I still don't do that. I don't like to sit around the kids and smoke weed. My kids is grown. Like, y'all pass me blunt to blunt. I can see if, occasionally it happens. But if it was my choice, I choose not. If it was my choice, I just choose not. You know? And a lot of people, the kids be kind of upset with me about that. Like, he don't want to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just choose not, man. You know, he was born, he's a 27-year-old rapper from Alabama. And he came to prominence in 2018 with his first video on YouTube for a song, which was a freestyle. And the man got like 20 something million views on that freestyle right now. Less than 24 hours ago, he posted on Twitter regarding his new song called 1067. Don't know what that means, but tragic, man. Tragic. Now let me get into my speech. Now, it makes me wonder, was he there when this went down? Was he on the port when this all went down? Because if he wasn't there, You know, it got to be something else. Cause I just don't understand shooting at a house and ain't nobody standing out there in the early morning hour, setting it on fire. I do understand just shooting at a house, ain't nobody out there. I don't understand it. This story, man, it bothers me. Bothers me a lot. I just can't believe that people would do these type of things. We need older people. I can't say this enough. Man. I do it all the time. Believe it or not, do it all the time. I don't smoke weed with my kids. I don't like drinking with my kids because I want them to have that, not that mystique about me, but I want them to say, man, when they get older, they say, damn, pops never liked smoking weed with me, even when I was old enough to do it. Even if he didn't have no weed or no money, he'd hit it a couple of times. Like he'd never sit down and just indulge in drugs and drinking with me. Like he didn't mind me doing it. He didn't like it. But I get called a hypocrite for that type of shit, man. Are you a hypocrite, man? You drink. But nah, I drink and I control a household for years and years. Control a relationship with a woman, the same woman, for over a decade. You know? It's just weird to me, man. And that's how I feel you get your kids to move out by not indulging in shit with them. Just like I said, my niece got killed for living in a generational house. You got cousins, aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpa. You know what I'm saying? You got teenagers. You got babies all living in the house. Because it just makes no sense to me. Like, why do people? I understand why people live like that, but why do people allow kids to get their house shot up? Allow it, and it's women that do it. Even though this guy had his grandpa in there, his grandpa was supposed to have been telling him, like, son, even though this is a small town, but you got to get the hell up out of here. It's just like baby boy. I mean, Minister Society. And grandfather said, he gave that prayer, kicked Cain ass out. You got to go. He was gonna die anyway. You know what I'm saying? So why would you let a motherfucker take you with them? Why would you expect somebody to want to go with you, even though they love you to death? Now, them grandparents could have lived to 85, 89, 100. They got killed, man. Savagely. Imagine that. Killed savagely, man. Because we don't know how to tell a grown ass man to get the hell out the house. Tell a grown woman with 3 kids, it's time for you to do something. You know what I'm saying? You let those kids grow up in the house. Now they 12, 13. Now they getting into trouble. 14, 15. Now they doing shit. Everybody's doing something at a young age that seems to live in a generational house. Maybe they growing up too fast in generational housing because you're getting taught by your older cousin. You're seeing shit from your older auntie. The aunties and shit, they bringing niggas over. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's too wild, wild west, too reckless in a black household, man. Like I said, you got people coming over there looking for people, blowing a horn, all that. Damn. People coming in the house all damn night. Now, I ain't read enough to tell y'all his story. I'm just testifying mine from when my niece was murdered on the 107th in Indiana, living in a generational house. They had mamas, daddies, sisters, brothers, aunties, cousins, little babies, big babies. You know what I'm saying? Thank God my grandfather was middle class working man. He was a middle class working man that brought a house for his daughter. He didn't let her live in his house forever, but he bought a house. He charged the rent, but I'm pretty sure he could have got much more rent. He charged the rent, but he could have got much more rent. But at the same time, he didn't keep her in the house when we turned like 15, 16, 17. Now we had our own shit. We might have lived directly next door to my granddaddy, but at the same time, he brought his daughter a house. A lot of people can't do that. That's why I work so hard, man. For something like that to happen. Somebody can say, man, well, he did this. I rest my granddaddy and my grandma. But he definitely said shit. He knew my mom probably wasn't gonna be able to do this shit on her own. He helped her get her own shit. He ain't just let her move into his shit and keep stacking money. No, you gonna get your own thing and you gonna pay me rent. I want my rent. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy, man. Just real crazy. And I think it's generational housing. See a lot of that in Chicago. You see a lot of that. What y'all think about this story, man? Y'all tell me in the comment section what y'all feel about this story. Really got me upset, man, just watching this, man. This guy say, Grandpa, I used to smoke with you, like he talking to one of his homeboys. You know, give your parents weed, man. Don't have them smoking with you. Get them a blunt. They probably say that blunt, you know, but some of these parents, man, ghetto. They want to hang out with the kid. They'll do a lot of shit around the kids and with the kids. You know, I don't know, man. It's weird to me. All I know is this man lost his family. It ain't got to be hurting him. It's hurting me. You know, just think about it. Grandparents being married over 50 years, died because of you. Tell me what y'all think in the comments.